Isn't that spectacular? Why would you build a town at the bottom of a volcano?
Fertile ground.
Hi guys!
What's up, peeps?
As you can see, we are back home, back from our travels in Central America, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And we're so happy that we get to share these adventures with you today. Today we're going to talk about a bit of Belize, Guatemala, including Tikal, Flores,
Antigua.
Yeah.
Went to Puerto Viejo in Costa Rica and also Bocas del Toro in Panama.
Yeah. But before we start, we just want to tell you that unfortunately we lost our camera.
With all our pictures and photos and videos of the end of Guatemala and Panama and Costa Rica.
It was in the airport on the final day on the way home, whereby Chris went to the toilet.
Got changed out of my sweaty clothes, put my fresh clothes on, and obviously I'd taken the camera off. And when I put the new clothes on, I kind of left the camera and somebody took it.
We spoke to lots of people there and we couldn't find the camera. It couldn't be located, it was gone. We lost so much footage. Yeah. But anyway, luckily for you guys, we took a GoPro with us, and so we've still got a lot of footage.
So not all was lost.
And let's start off with Belize. We went to Caye and Caye Caulker, and Belize is unbelievable. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the Caribbean vibes that just keep bringing us back, the amazing blue waters.
Yeah, and the music, the reggae music, and it's just the whole vibe. And I love the food, the stewed chicken, the rice and beans. It's just perfect it holds a place in our heart.
And we took so many pictures there, and it's just like
paradise.
It is.
You just look at the palm trees, just hanging over the edge of the water.
Cabins hanging over the water as well. So it was just beautiful. Like we did snorkeling there, and when we snorkeled, went on a tour. And if you haven't seen that, that was one of our last vlogs. Yeah, so check that one out.
This link right here.
But we also did a lot of snorkeling ourselves because we had a snorkel kit, and we saw
stingrays, we saw manta rays, we saw spotted eagle ray.
Like that was spectacular because it wasn't on a tour or anything, it was just swimming out in the ocean, and that was amazing.
Literally off the pier, and you just jump in the water, and then there was just 3 rays just swimming next to us.
It was pretty scary because they have these really long stings on the tails, and I don't know if you call it stingers, but they're terrifying because they're so long and they are deadly, so you don't want to get caught by one of these.
We did kayaking.
Chris and I are very entertaining in this canoe. We tried to go forward, turning to the right, and we actually went backwards.
And I did most of the rowing whilst he took pictures.
Yeah.
But that was amazing. There's so many things to do in Belize.
So we caught a lot of buses to get around in Belize. And it's just so relaxing, like looking out the window, seeing the lush vegetation, the mountains, people strolling the streets, and while you just sat there.
All bus rides should be like that.
Yeah, definitely. After Belize, we travelled across the border and we went to Guatemala. Now, first stop, Tikal.
So Tikal is an ancient Mayan civilization. It's one of the biggest, especially in Guatemala. A huge city full of temples, and it's just in the middle of the forest. A lot of it's still uncovered as well, and that was breathtaking.
It was. Tikal is amazing. If you've ever visited any Mayan sites such as Coba, hence the link, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this was on a bigger scale. It's surrounded by this lush forest. You have these giant temples and palaces.
Yeah, just sticking out above the skyline of the trees.
And you really get to be at one with them because there's huge staircases that you can climb.
What temple is this one? Temple 1?
To get to the top of these amazing pyramids and just sit there and absorb the amazing, breathtaking scenery with the horizon and temples jutting out the horizon. It was just beautiful.
Can you see the sweat lifting off me? You don't look as sweaty as I do. Yeah, very sweaty right now.
sweaty underneath.
But look at our view here. Isn't that spectacular? You can see so many different temples within the distance. There's one like around there, one there, one there, there.
And it's one of those moments where like you just have to stop and just take it all in, because what you're seeing is something that you don't see on a regular day.
And you're just looking out thinking, wow, this is amazing, and you can see the vast scale of it all.
I felt like the modern day Lara Croft, like scaling this place in my denim shorts and my crop top, like looking at the world. I love Tikal, it is beautiful. So in order to get to Tikal, we stayed in a place called Flores.
It's a small island in the middle of a lake that's joined by one long causeway, and on the island there's obviously hostels, guest houses, bars, restaurants, and there's lots of winding streets with cobblestone roads, little tuk-tuk zipping about.
Yeah, and it's quite colonial in feel, like you've got like lots of like small quaint little buildings that are all colourful, lots of small little balconies, and like the rustic type wooden doors, the huge wooden doors, and the rustic type shutter windows that open. It was so beautiful. We took a boat ride while we were there.
Took a boat ride just around the island, and just being able to see it from a different point of view rather than being like in the island. You can see it from afar.
So the island like is on like a slope, so at the top of the island it's really small, it's just like a big hill, but on the top you've got like a little park, and you've got like a church and some viewpoints where you can look out. But Flores was like a really nice place to stay.